Good afternoon, campers. I'm Chris Boden, and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Monday, December 3rd, 12:11 hours, and I've got mail from England, from Devon. I have no idea what it is. I've got mail from Devon. Ooh, there's a note. Frightfully curious. Okay. I know what it is. Yep. Alright, let me make sure I get the name right. I think I know who sent it. Well, his name isn't on it, but his email address is, and he's donated so many things I know him by email address. Let's take this to its rightful owner. Hey, Batman! Batman! He was just here. Batman! Oh, he's outside. Hi, Omni Dog. Omni Dog! How you doing? Ready to work? Ready to get stuff done? We gotta go find Batman. Getting the doors open. I found him! Hey, Batman! You got mail! From Devon, England, you got mail. Devon? From Devon, England. Do you know what that is?
Aha! The window crank.
It is a window crank clip removal tool.
Wonderful.
Donated by Mr. Hugh Tassel for you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hugh Tassel.
So what's going on out here?
It exploded
They do that.
hardcore.
She's split right
shit.
there.
That'd be where the problem is.
You of course noticed that, like
I didn't.
5 seconds in.
I'm
You
looking.
Totally,
I'm
you
like.
totally saw right there.
I
This
did.
big crack.
I just
right
saw
there.
explosion everywhere, and I'm like, oh sweet Jesus! And
All
I
right.
started looking at hoses. I didn't even know.
Is it cooled off yet?
It's been sitting here for 2 hours.
It.
How bad did she bork her engine by overheating?
I don't know.
Did your little engine
How-
light come on, or did your thermostat?
It was no. It
the
was
thermostat wasn't.
No.
Okay.
So it just kicked.
It kind of moved.
As long as
earlier,
if it only happened for a few seconds, she should be fine. It's if you're running it.
I drove for 2 hours.
All right. Well, this is
No,
what we
I meant
know.
after it's
A, she's going to need a new radiator, but that's
Right.
an easy
Right now.
swap.
I was
That's not a
right.
big deal.
Over here, yeah.
We can drive it in because it's
Right.
not going to
We
heat.
can-
But let's let it cool down for the rest of the morning. We'll bring it in this afternoon. You can get a radiator. Auto parts store, not a big deal. We've got this. Don't worry. But we can swap it out today,
Right.
this evening.
Yeah,
no
as
problem.
long as
All
she
right.
can find the radio, which for this car.
While you're at it, swap the thermostat.
Okay.
One may have killed the other, and it's a $10 part. Get a
Right.
thermostat. It's
We've
2
been through
bolts.
that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 2 bolts,
thermostat.
10 minutes, nothing to it.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna go to the bank.
All right, cool. Thank you, Mr. Tassel. So I talked with Hugh Tassel on email because we do that a lot. I can't confirm or deny anything yet, but he's working some mojo on a massive set of cameras. So this could be cool. This could be really, really cool. And Hugh closed that deal. We knew. Oh, Hugh, it's on its way to you. I have it in my hand. I'm sending it naked, sans battery, because you don't need the battery.
Well, and they won't let me mail batteries.
Yeah, they freak out about it. And we're taking a memory card out because, well, the dog's seen things and she wears this camera around from time to time, so that's all I can say, really.
So that's
You don't wanna
going
know.
out. Right.
This goes to Tasmania.
Yep.
So if all goes well when it's done, we'll actually have 3 of those damn things. If he can fix it, I don't know. We'll see. I hear he knows a thing or two about electronics.
Mr. Tassel is probably made out of magic and
I
fairy dust.
think Mr. Tassel has a surprise coming that he doesn't know about yet. So, all right. Omni says it's time to go to work. You guys have fun. We'll be back after this. All right, so Jabroni's birthday is coming up at the end of the month, but I came across something the other day while on a Home Depot trip, and it was just too cool, and he'll use the hell out of it this month. So Jabroni gets an early birthday present and may lose an arm in the process.
That's cool. It grips this way, but not this way.
Well, you don't use it just for demolition. The idea is when you're like building walls and that, this can be handy. This will fit 2x dimensional lumber in there, and 1x from the looks of it as well. And what you do is like if you're building a wall and there's like a board that's a little bit corkscrewed, you can use this and just lean on it a little bit. It'll spin the board back into, yeah. So in doing that, I had a handful of suckers that I brought up here, and here I'm handing this to you. You can be the camera girl.
You realize the further across this room you go, the crappier the sound gets.
Yeah, but I gesticulate. I talk with my hands a lot. That's what I do. All right, fine. I've got my arm. I'll talk to the hand. I've got this. So, this damn fool, not knowing me, answered the question poorly. So, I brought up suckers, and one of the things I brought along was mystery flavor dum-dums. And a lot of people don't know the story of the mystery flavor, and this is really cool, because there's a lot of people out there who don't know what the mystery flavor is, and I'll bet you don't know. Because you can't. This is the cool thing about the mystery flavor. All right, here's how it works. Back in the day, they used to do it like in shifts, and they'd say, on Mondays we're gonna come in at 9 a.m. and we'll fire up the factory and we'll make cherry, and then at the end of the day they'll clean everything out, and because they use the same equipment to make all the flavors, so we'll clean everything out, and then Tuesday we'll make grape, and Wednesday we'll make lime and all that jazz. Well, suckers got really popular, and a guy came along, and I can't remember his name, and I really should, because this is like the Norman Borlaug of suckers, just this really cool turbo genius. Norman Borlaug won a 1970 Peace Prize. Look him up, he's cool. Saved 1 billion lives, really cool guy. But this guy comes along, he's like, I got an idea. We can take, and we can, instead of shutting the machines down, we'll just stop putting in new cherry mix, and then we'll add grape. And for a little while in between, they'll be mixed up as you have less and less cherry and more grape. So they'll be screwed up. But we won't throw those away. We'll just label those mystery flavors. So they sell those as well. So there is no bad product. There is no loss. There is no fail. This is manufacturing genius. This is really cool. And that's where the mystery flavor comes from. Whenever they're doing a transition from one flavor to the next, that's the mystery flavor until it comes out pure, and they have quality control guys who moderate all this stuff. And it's just neat. It's just slick. And that's why you can never guess what the mystery flavor is, because any two mystery flavor suckers are different. No two are exactly the same. It's awesome. It's elegant. It's beautiful. So there you go, the story of the mystery flavor sucker.
My favorite part of that was the very Corey-like expression he kept on his face the entire time you were telling this story. And I was waiting for you to just get a little pissed off.
He is kind of Corey 2.0. No, because Corey would have made it 10 seconds in and gone, cool story, bro. And then I'd have had to crush his throat with a boot. Yeah. We like you. You're alright.
When you mentioned Norman Borlaug, you would have been like, oh, I know him.
I have no clue who that person is.
Norman Borlaug is a geneticist. Whenever people talk about genetically modified food like that's a bad thing, Norman Borlaug is the name to know. In 1970, he won the Nobel Peace Prize because Norman Borlaug... Have you ever seen wheat? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, wheat is really, really tall and skinny, right?
Yeah.
And it's Africa, so there's a lot of wind, crappy soil, and a shitty climate.
Yeah.
So getting anything to grow there is a bitch. Getting wheat to grow there is particularly hard because it gets weedly, and all the good part of wheat that you want is all at the very tip. Mm-hmm. So when it gets heavy, it falls over, and it's not very resistant to wind. So Norman Borlaug invented dwarf wheat, which is the same thing as regular wheat, only it doesn't grow very high.
Yeah.
Because you don't care about the stalk, you want the top.
Yeah. Well,
Well, the top gets way, way fatter if you do that. Saved 1 billion lives with dwarf wheat. It's a revolution in agriculture. It's amazing. Through science and genetic engineering. Norman Borlaug. It's badass. 1 billion lives. Billion, like Carl Sagan, billion lives. And that's just cool. That's why Norman Borlaug is one of my heroes. Nobody, you never heard his name. Nobody ever heard of the guy. Norman Borlaug. Awesome dude. Now you know. Here to teach. 16:53 hours. We're down in the wet walls of the building. We're hidden inside the catacombs, hanging out here. This Batman and Mark. And everybody is focused on this hole. This is the adventure hole of joy and happiness.
Which used to be an old utility closet drain.
Yep.
Utility sink drain.
So we're chasing a backed up drain, and we're having a fun time. We managed to break off a drain in the wall on the basement drinking fountain, which is now totally borked. And yeah, we're having a day. It was just a rotten pipe in the wall, and trying to take off the test cap or the clean out trap. The whole drain just snapped. So that's how bad the drains are. That should never happen. So yeah. So this is the excitement.
Slowly raising. And I bet that puddle outside is slowly getting bigger.
Well, if this comes this way, it's going to go that direction.
Hey guys, is there anything happening on the floor out there?
Is it getting bigger?
Can you tell?
Because it's just kind of progressively
I'll be back. I'll go take a look.
I'd have to clean all of that. All
All right. So we have no idea if this puddle's getting bigger or not.
No.
Hey guys, we're gonna put a hell of a lot of water on the floor before you see any in the hole, because the floor is 4 inches higher than the hole.
Well, turn off the sink.
Turn off the sinks.
Alright.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
You having fun?
Yeah, I heard all the noise and commotion.
Amy,
Do have one that's
can you get a shot vac, please?
do have one that's really super slow in here.
We'll worry about that later. All right, we'll be back.
Right, so you believe the other side is still functional, like the upstairs bathroom?
Yeah, the other drains are working fine.
Yeah.
It's just this. So that's good. It tells us it's not a main. It's probably localized to just here, and it's a combination of things. Of this drain broke and the toilet got backed up, and that appears to be the issue. So we're gonna figure it out.
And if this were backed up, that would explain why that
And then the
wasn't
toilet,
going.
yeah.
That slowed it down if it wouldn't flow through.
Right,
Or
so
the
that's
other.
what became clogged.
Holy smokes!
What? She's motivated. All right, Batman, start taking us out. It'll be cool.
Is it prepared for wet? Is it prepared for wet vac?
Hey, Batman.
Open it, take the filter out. If it's not.
for nothing. I just.
Hey, Batman.
Okay, what?
Come here a minute.
Screws.
Yeah, is that? All right, so you can just take these out and then cut the caulk, and this thing will lift right out.
Hypothetically.
All right, we've never done one before.
Down first, and do this a couple times for you.
We're learning this stuff. To prepare it for wet, you will first
You empty it and you take the
out
filter.
Yeah, you take the filter
We're
out
trying
and
to
totally
keep
empty
it from
it.
dumping shit all over.
Because if you suck water into that, oh my God, the mess you've made.
I will leave this down here. 'cause
Where are you going?
Over here.
Huh?
I'm gonna leave this down here because I am
Okay.
officially disengaging.
Aaron, you're gonna make one hell of a mess.
No.
That's an outdoor toy.
Or instead of a garbage bag toy. That works pretty well.
Oh, it's an estimate mate?
Do we have something?
Take it upstairs and dump it in that big Gaylord full of that shit.
Yeah,
I know.
surprisingly heavy.
But I found it.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what I need.
La la la.
Singing over.
La la.
Hey, what?
I'm like every high school girl on the internet.
Man card was just taken away.
Pretty much, yeah. That's all right. According to hate mail today, I'm a virgin.
Right, I saw that.
Hate mail yesterday was I don't have any friends and I never hang out with anybody who isn't significantly dumber than me. I don't even know what the hell that one's about.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Probably should wait till they
That's
done back
almost like
and
a
before we get that done.
I don't think he meant it as a compliment, and we'll overlook that, like, one of the founding principles of the geek group was I wanted to be able to not hang out with dumb people and be able to hang out with smart people and do weird shit.
You wanted people smarter than you for stuff that you didn't know what the hell.
Yeah.
Does this work?
Does that work? The outlet? I don't know, stick it in there.
Good.
It works. See, I just did science there. I did an experimentation. I did an experiment. I did an experiment.
Did an experiment.
I did an experiment! What you doing there?
Test assembling.
You're teaching a whole world of 12-year-olds how to break shit at school.
Hell yeah, because most schools have these still.
Yeah.
Just bring, an 8-foot wrench.
Oh, that looks
assembling
expensive.
everything.
Instead of wrench like that, maybe consider.
Don't lose pieces, man. I want to put that back together again.
Eventually,
The drinking fountain itself is functional, and I'd like to remove it intact. We'll put it in one of the geek houses or something.
That'd be cool.
That'd be nifty, man, to have that like in the living room at 5.
It's not quite like a sink one.
I don't think you want to take that off. I think you want to take this off. You want to take that off.
Probably. I'm just trying. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes
I
you
don't know.
don't.
Joe Simon knows. I don't know.
I've taken a lot of sinks apart, and usually you gotta take off like everything if you want to take off the whole drain part.
You know what I think is the funny part? You actually listen to me on that. Like I have a clue.
Well, I was just gonna start loosening all the nuts anyway.
Well, I only hang out with people dumber than me. Is the system. You can that way I'm the smartest guy in the room, and I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin, Batman. I'm pure as driven snow. I'm saving myself for marriage. Is what it is.
Well, that's neat. I don't know how to.
Oh, it's a left-hand thread. Or not? Is that a left-hand thread?
No, but that's how you can keep on your sink. If you turn it all the way, and then you just turn this, it'll just kind of stay on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's neat to know.
Right now, Joe Simon's watching this and laughing his ass off. Hey,
he
you know
probably
the
knows
bottom's
about this.
open, right?
Yeah, I know.
There's
But I gotta disconnect this to pull it all out from there, and
Are you sure you don't disconnect something inside and then this slides out?
that's usually not how
That
it
could
goes
happen.
with. There it is, right there. That's what I wanted.
It was the middle one?
It's the middle one. Because then this will come out. Oh, hey.
Hey,
It's PM.
that was a dumb idea.
You did it. I just figured we got the vacuum down
Got a little water on the camera there.
You want me to vacuum?
Start vacuuming.
Yeah, I would vacuum.
Quickly before it reaches our crowd again. No, that one's got a hole. It's completely pointless.
Why the fuck do we have a bucket with a hole in it?
I don't know.
Why?
Don't know. Amy, put it right there.
Let me... Triage, Amy, triage. That looks kind of cool. Go nuts.
I think on the counter is the squeegee attachment for this.
Hey, you know what I just learned? You can't wipe off the touch screen on the camera while it's recording.
Right. Oh, gross.
Oh, hey, Amy. Stay out a second. Thank you.
That's drinking water. That needs a good thorough bleaching.
Thank you.
It's just gonna live in vinegar for a month.
Can you go up on the counter and get the floor squeegee attached? That thing, yeah. Yeah, that's totally what we need for this.
There's another one. There should be another one somewhere, but that's all Steven's fault.
It'll be fine. Hi, Bruce.
Looking for Batman.
He's right here.
There's water starting to come in the boiler room. Boiler room this way. Okay.
We'll be back.
Why do we build awesome? It's not because we like showing off, though we do, and it's not because when science says, here's how the world works, we answer, great, now watch us bend it to our fucking will, though we definitely do that. No, we build awesome because we want to share the exhilaration we feel when we prove nature wrong, when we make something that shouldn't happen, or that can't happen, or that can happen but not whenever we please happen, goddammit. We want to spread the ability to take what the world gives you and turn it into something unexpected. We want to get people who would ordinarily be just bored or disinterested in math, science, and engineering to feel that spark. And we'll use irresponsibly loud noises and automaton-made handcrafts and musical fire and death rays and tiny stars and giant Newton's cradles and lightning machines and motherfucking robots to do it, because we can. You might not have the resources we do, but you can still get the people in your life excited about science. You want a tangible, recognizable, and it's worth mentioning easy-to-transport example of how humans can dictate the way our world works? Done. Solved. Shrunken coins. For instance, we take a US $quarter, coil copper wire around it, load it into our high-energy physics laboratory's impulse generator, and for just an instant dump frankly insane current through that coil, producing such powerful magnetic fields that the quarter compresses in on itself to the size of a dime, yet retains all of its surface features. And it comes in an educational packet explaining the science behind it. Not that you'll need that, since you'll want to carry that thunderbolt in your pocket. Available at thegeekgroup.org, now for only $10.
Hey, Amy. Once you get all the water here, please go to the boiler room and vacuum everything out of the floor drain. The floor drain in the boiler room is about 8 inches wide, 8 inches deep, and 8 or 10 feet long.
So I might have to dump this one.
Yeah, dump it in the alley, it'll be fine. It's just water, so but don't dump it anywhere in the building, because it'll probably just end up back here. Yeah. Yay! Going to get, and there's going to be a little bit. That'll just evaporate because it's so warm and dry down here.
Alright, a little bit more. All over
here. Thank you, Amy. Any solid objects in the floor drain, like old bits of pipe and wood and crap, can just go in the trash. Don't try and vacuum them. You having fun, Batman?
No, totally. This is the main feed from the wall. This will go over. This goes over to the valve, and then from the valve goes up to the big part. See if I can get it off. I hate unions. Absolutely hate unions. And I just gotta. Actually, I didn't even have to take those pieces off to get it off the wall, did I? No, just that one piece. Don't you like me, Mr. Union? Oh, that felt great.
Hey, Batman.
Hey, what?
Dripping water on the floor.
Yeah. It's kind of happened. So we're disconnected from the building.
Now we gotta cap that before we can turn the water back on.
Well, we can just keep that water off because all it does is feeds these bathrooms.
Oh, well, that's
And
fine then.
these
We can't use these
bathrooms
bathrooms
currently
anyway,
aren't
so
working right
yeah.
now, so, if we just leave the water off, it'll be fine until we can figure out what the fuck is going on. Because it only seems to be those drains.
Okay.
The rest of the building seems to be going off. Makes me wonder if it's that lateral specifically or something.
I don't know.
I don't.
All right. Let's get this off the wall so we can get that drain open up.
The basics of my plumbing are, installing sink, installing toilet.
Well, today you're a real man.
This is gone.
I just heard a very big truck pull up. I'm gonna go see if that's the city dude. Okay. All right. Yep. That's a big truck. Big city truck right in the middle of the road. This could be interesting. I have to go talk to this gentleman. I hear somebody whistling. I'll be back.
And see the address that the manhole is located right in front of.
That's cool. Oh,
So
wow.
This is flowing
Yeah.
like it's supposed to. If the
So
backup was
there's all that big space for just one little sewer line down
right,
in there.
that's to accommodate a man, thus manhole,
Ah, okay.
to get down and do any repairs that may be necessary.
That's
And
cool.
access the system so that in the event of a problem we can.
But it's that easy. You can just pop open the lid and see it's moving and say, okay, well, that's all right.
Yeah, this is the upstream manhole. Now I'll go downstream to make sure that the manhole past your building isn't showing signs of a bag up.
Okay.
And then we'll know that the issue is definitely not city.
Now, is this sewer or storm drain or both?
This is straight sanitary sewer.
Okay.
This is the pipe that leads to the wastewater treatment plant
Cool.
down on Market Street.
Okay.
The storm sewer is probably that manhole right there, and that goes directly to the Grand River.
Okay. How can you tell the difference when you look inside?
Sanitary sewers are deeper on average than the storm sewer. But that's not going to come up.
That did it?
No.
All right. So this is oh yeah, it's way shallower.
Right, that's a storm sewer. That catches all of the water that goes
It's a lot bigger too.
And yes, they are a lot bigger because more volume of water falls in the form of precipitation than
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So you have to accommodate.
So now we go upstream,
Now we go downstream
downstream.
and look in that manhole to determine whether or not there's an actual blockage, and if not,
Excellent. I'm hoping there is, because if there ain't, we got a big problem at the lab.
right. And I'm hoping for you because if it is a problem, I can help you. I can open
And
it.
that's cool. We'll be back. Now we got a problem. $17:32 hours down here with Batman, who has his trophy.
Yeah, this is the fountain. This is pretty much the important part. You got the valve that comes from main. This valve controls how much
That's a
water.
pressure regulator,
This turns
yeah.
on and off. Yeah. So.
All right, so
That's the fun, important part that we want to keep and reuse somewhere else. And
I want to keep that part. It's an antique.
It is, and the problem is I pulled out the caulk in the hull.
Yeah.
There's no screw. It's just concrete. I hit it with my knife. And
So it's like mortared in place?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
So
it's
how we
kinda
get
sad.
out?
Mr.
Oh.
Rage there. That's his name, Rage.
Hence the safety shields. Now I understand why you made me, or why you went and got a face shield. Said, you're gonna need this. Okay. Do that thing you do. Hey, aren't you the guy in charge of taking care of all the tools and stuff?
Yeah. What?
What? You can barely see through the damn thing.
Yeah. I Windex him every now and then.
You should do that more often. Looks like somebody sneezed in this thing.
Probably did.
All right, you ready?
Trying to think of the best way to do this. Just start with the straight down.
That was a lot easier than you thought it'd be.
Yeah, it was.
You were gearing up for like a cast iron tub, and this is just a porcelain deal.
I didn't know how thick the porcelain wall was.
Looks like about 3/8. Hey.
Found the hole in the wall.
Yep, there's definitely a hole.
Oh, some super glue, you can keep it.
Oh yeah, it's totally fixed that. Kidwell likes puzzles.
He totally does. You need the Christmas shop for him still? Just put this in a box and say. Further back.
Yeah, you there.
The shit flies. Oh yeah, one good chunk. Sometimes my job's fun. After a long, shitty day, so to say.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this was kind of just mortared in place.
Hey Batman, the drain pipe goes sideways. Or is that a vent?
Pretty sure that's a vent.
No, that's the drain. That's definitely the drain.
The fuck?
So what is the thing below?
It's part of the trap. It loops down in a trap.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, I broke off the bottom edge of the trap. At least, yeah.
Which is where it's draining to now?
And the drain goes down. No, that's just the cleanout part that goes down.
Okay.
And that's what I broke.
Let's dismantle it. So how are we getting water out of here on the floor? It's coming out the bottom of the trap?
Yeah, that's where it's all wet at.
Alright. Well, let's smash out the rest of it and get the mess cleaned up, and then we'll start dismantling pipe. And then the hole, we can just build a wood frame here.
Yeah.
And,
Thankfully, it's, square. So
yeah, wood frame, flush mount, flush inset piece of plywood, and we'll paint it, and it's good. Someday somebody will build a project that'll...
And what'll be easy is you take out...
Comment with your suggestions for what cool project can go in this spot.
Spittoon.
No drain.
Boxy box.
It could be.
Boxy terminal. Right by the bathrooms.
I got an idea.
Out of toilet paper box.
I got an idea. Get a big industrial size, make a pencil sharpener that goes up to 2 inch, okay, and have a masochistic glory hole.
Oh, good.
You'll understand when you're older.
Gee, thanks, Dad. I think the caulk was really just holding it on.
It looks like the only thing that was holding it on there was the caulk. You know what that means?
I had cut around it several times.
You could have saved it. You could have saved it.
But I was pissed because I
Could
went
have
around
saved
with my
it.
knife like
I don't
12
care.
times.
You
and still
could have
didn't
saved it, and
No,
now
you
it's
know what
all
else held it
fucked
in?
up.
Was the drain.
Yeah, because this part here
Screws in, and I
just
couldn't, and I
unscrews.
couldn't get it unscrewed.
You could have got it. You could have
Almost
got the
broke
whole
the screw.
thing.
No, I couldn't get that undone.
Could have been somebody, but you with your.
Maybe I just felt like smashing something.
Why'd you have to smash that?
Because I didn't like it anyway.
You go just smack Aaron around a bit or something.
You're next if you ain't careful. Shit, nigga.
You got nothing on me.
Clean up on aisle 3. This is aisle 3 now.
This is aisle 3?
Yeah, totally.
Somebody's gonna label it that. You watch.
Aisle 3.
Alright, rock out, we'll be back. We'll be back! We'll be back! 1756 hours, and you know what's occurred to me, Batman? Today, you know what the theme of the day is? Water not where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, we got Heater's car is screwed up.
Right.
We got building drains going completely to hell. The theme du jour is water in the wrong place.
Spilled my coffee this morning.
And you spilled your well, see, and that's the real problem right there. Was,
shit
I
day.
started it.
okay. The theme of the day is water in the wrong
You know, I
place.
think it is just like we went from extreme cold to extreme warm, and I think the building got a little screwed up.
I can't imagine what could possibly mess with our drains with going to warm. It's not like we had a big rain or anything like that.
Oh, it's been kind of rainy. I don't know.
These are building drains, so not storm drains. So
It's Jabroni and his massive fiber poops, I think.
I was going with Marcus. Marcus,
Marcus
you poop too much.
Marcus takes tiny shits. It's all different.
Yeah.
No, it's Liz. Liz takes
Yeah,
huge.
it's Liz and her big man poops. All right. We'll be back.
Filing the report.
All right, so it's 1822 hours, and moments ago, some little punk bitches tagged our truck.
It's been I think it's been a while because earlier Bruce had mentioned a lady poking her head in, asking if we had seen some kids going around.
Hasn't cured yet. Go over it with acetone, see if you can get off.
That's the right blue that we want to paint it anyway.
Oh, it is. At least they got the right color.
Right. So that just gives me an excuse to paint the truck.
You're not painting it. Let's get some acetone on it now. I might be able to get it off. All right. Loving my job right now. $19.47 hours. The truck is clean. Thank you, Heather and Marcus, for getting the truck clean. That is quite awesome. You can't even tell they were there. Huh?
Marcus is blue.
Yeah, dude.
Marcus is...
I'm turning into a Smurf.
Okay, that's the stuff of nightmares right there, just so you know.
Here.
I'm turning into
Taking
a
the dog home.
Okay, dog's going home. She's getting dinner. Good night. And Dave, what you doing?
Well, I got the Vulcan when it was the new hotness. It definitely wasn't all that great. It crapped out on me the first game I ever used it. And there's so many awesome mods on it these days, and it's getting outsourced anyway, so I'm going to finally tear mine apart and
Okay.
make it work better, because it's not like we don't have an electronics lab where I could put a better motor in it, or,
Yeah?
you know, make metal gears instead of plastic ones that melt.
Boston Gear.
Yeah,
That's a company you want to talk to.
okay.
Because you could probably call Boston Gear and just like send them a picture of what you have with like a machinist ruler next to it, and they can probably be like, oh yeah, it's a stock item. And Yeah, Boston
But,
gear. It's where I used to get all the gears for my steam engines.
The big thing everybody's had trouble with is they usually just upgrade the battery.
Okay.
And then the gears melt. So I'm thinking if I just, replace gears, new battery, bigger battery. Yeah, why not?
This is a good system. I like this idea. You could have a better button and guard too. That's kind of weak.
But I'm getting pictures for now because God knows I've taken Nerf guns apart. And I took one Nerf gun apart once and forgot everything. From then on, I've drawn pictures, taken pictures, and everything in between.
It's a good system.
Make sure nothing gets lost.
I trust you.
Like I said,
it's glorious!
I hope Marcus doesn't
look at that. Just look.
It's
look
really
at the
hard.
size of that.
It's really hard not to.
I know. Just. This is like
half a roll.
OCD Satori right there. This is just. Oh my God. That's.
All about self-control.
I have all kinds of self-control.
Stop! No!
Stop! But you have to.
No.
Bubble wrap.
It's mine. It's mine.
Hi.
How are you doing to my bubble wrap?
It's bubble wrap!
Okay, that's it. That's all you get.
Cool.
That's all you get.
Doesn't have your name on it, does it?
It has my name on it. It's mine! For me. You go lock it up.
That is all shipping materials for our new eBay store. That's Heather, and she runs the Geek Group's eBay store, which you can learn more about in the link in the description of this video, and you should go there and check it out because there's cool stuff. There's cool stuff that you might want. All the surplus stuff downstairs is going in the eBay store, and it's going to go to help pay the light bill and stuff like that. All the bills that we can't get through donations, like lights and heat and stuff like that, because, my God, that's huge. Look at that. Look at that.
You can come up here in the front office area a little more often.
I've been dealing with floor drains all day. That's sexy. You got 3 more just like it?
No.
What the hell are we going to do with one?
For a project.
Just to show what gear the car is in?
For a project.
But if we had 4 of those, we could do them.
Just think what Joe Simon and I could do with that.
I can think of some really good uses if you had 4 of them.
One's good.
Not so much. How do you show thousands? I mean, you could do 111 that way.
I only need 8.
I need 8. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
You look unimpressed. I have a big 8.
I will admit, I am unimpressed. I've had a
Unimpressed
day.
with your big 8.
Okay, that's fine. Let's put it back where it belongs then.
I've had a day, but nobody got to see
Yeah, you did errands like crazy.
it. I did nothing.
Batman's on like the 3rd Home Depot trip of the day or something?
I said, sorry, buddy, I'm not going back to Home Depot for the 4th time today.
That's cricket. This is the Boy Scout requirement thing. We're going to do we could do a thing on electricity.
Dale would be really good at doing this. Explain what to do in an electrical storm. Go outside and watch the light.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what normal people
Explain
do.
what to do in the event of electrical
In the event
fire.
of a tornado warning, you go outside and watch cars go by.
So now you had anything to do with it.
No, you get an umbrella.
I've never owned an umbrella that made it more than 12
Well,
hours.
see, that's why we just can't have that.
I have an umbrella that I have had and used consistently since I was 8.
My parents.
Yes, but you're no fun.
She knows how to take care of her stuff.
We'll be back.
And I couldn't find 1 1/4 inch.
So this is 1 1/4 inch here?
I guess. I don't know.
Looks like 1 1/4 inch.
Right, but I thought it was 1 1/2 inch because the pipe is obviously 1 1/2 inch.
Batman's back again, and he's grumpy.
The lady's like, "Why are you back so soon?" I was like, "I have like 12 floor
I love you. I can't stay away.
So I got like 12
Batman and I are hanging out in the women's room. So we got test plugs to hell won't have them. We're stopping up the leaky drain in the basement, which could really suck somewhere higher up. Hey Batman, what about the floor drain?
Yeah, I'm planning on getting on the floor. Come on. That one has a little, has a thing on it. There's a dingle
Can you get the test plug in there?
This 3 inches definitely, I got a 4 inch somewhere.
Okay.
This one wants to go in up there to scrape the shit off the sides. So,
Pooping in the floor drain?
No, there's a toilet drain right here that is open. There's no toilet in here.
Okay.
And this one wants to go in.
Why is the drain open? Did we open that today?
This one's been open. We have not had a toilet here, and it was just filled with great stuff, and we cleared out the great stuff.
Oh, okay.
Jank so that needs to be scraped a little bit.
Okay, we cannot fit the two of us in a single stall.
I didn't know you were right there.
I was trying to get the shot, man.
All right, we'll come back to this room.
All right, we're gonna have to get that plug in there, though.
Yeah, we will.
I'm amazed this room doesn't totally reek with an open sewer thing.
I am surprised too. There might be more drains.
There's also poop in stall 3.
I'm well aware.
Which is kind of gross, and I'm a little thankful for it because it's poop in the toilet, not poop like down on the floor in the boiler room.
Right, I noticed this one doesn't stink enough. It's gonna work the whole time.
Hey, this has gone down.
I assume so.
I think he vacuumed it. I don't know if Bruce has been vacuuming or not, but this water is way down.
Well, see, that was the thing. The drinking fountain would overflow, and then it would go back down.
So the drain isn't blocked, it's slow. It's a partial blockage. It's got it's got drain sclerosis.
Right, something weird like that, sure.
Goes really big, to really small. Hopefully I got the right size.
Well, yeah, but down in there it's like 4.
Where did I just put the bag?
You just had it.
I know. I'm going to blind myself, but listen.
The bag! Found the bag.
It's been quite I still got to fix fucking Heather's car.
Yeah, you're having like the day from hell. All right, we're gonna put plugs and drains. We'll be back. Time is 21:45 hours. Once again, we're sucking more water out of the basement.
Put the pump on.
You might want to do that, or you got to carry that 80-pound thing up the stairs.
No, I can't put the pump on when there's water in there.
Sure you can. You just got to be quick. Hey, hang on. Roll it over here, undo it, and dump the water back in there.
Thanks. I would have figured that after a minute.
That's why I make the big money. All right, so he's tackling that. And we now know that not all the drains in the building are clogged, just one of like the laterals. We had, I think the gentleman's name was Millard. I don't know. Really nice guy from the city came. It's not a city problem. It's not their drains. This is totally us. So we know it's a problem on our property. We think it's one of the laterals off the main drain. So it's kind of weird. Some of the toilets work, some of the toilets don't. And there's poop in the boiler room. So let's see what Batman's doing. Hey, Batman! Batman?
You know how many people are going to call me hacks, like in our Nerf fan crowd, right?
You read the fan mail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What you got, Dave?
Well, first off, I found out there's only 2 screws holding the whole damn barrel in place, and that there's absolutely nothing in it, so all this was just a waste of my time. And I've got my negative terminal here, my positive here, and they go all the way through the whole damn gun to get back to the motor here.
It's a cute, wheedly little motor
Cute
in it.
little guy with a cute little plastic bit on it, which goes to more plastic gearing. But it's kind of cool how much of this, you know, you can fire this thing manually, no problems, and there we go. But all the shit that goes into this, like if this button isn't pushed in, gun don't work.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out there's kind of a circuit board on the motor.
Yeah, it's a circuit board. You got a little... That's kind of weird. It looks like a transformer. You've got 2 coils, but I don't know. It might be a inductor or something like that. Mm-hmm. It might be like a filter choke.
Yeah, I don't know electronics to tell.
I'd have to tear into it to tell you.
I just don't know enough about electronics.
There's a little
to even
circuit
begin.
here. You got I have no idea what that is. Might be a capacitor. Here, we'll get a really close-up shot and let people tell you. Come on, focus. There we go. Now, the people at home will be able to break this down because they'll have time to look at it. I think that's a filter there because you're feeding this DC. I think that's a filter setup there.
Okay.
That's probably a capacitor. That's an inductor.
Now, would I have to worry about blowing that out too by increasing my voltage? Because I really haven't seen.
I honestly don't know. I'd have to tear into it. That's a Bruce question.
But I'm always hearing about this is melted and all this little complex clockwork shit.
It's really easy to get this made out of metal. That's got to be a stock thing at Boston Gear.
That or Moose was saying, shit, I can crank you some out quick, fast, in a hurry.
It's tricky to do gear manufacturing, especially small ones. But it is something where we can certainly do it, but you just need the right cutting tools for it, and it's kind of a bitch.
Right.
That's simple indexing. All right, you keep rocking. I got to find your brother.
All right, good luck. Well,
all right, so I found Batman. You want to tell him where you've been?
Cleaning up my idiot moment.
Okay, what happened?
Well, when we turned off that feed so I could disassemble the fountain, it also turned off my MDH. It was like, oh, my MDH feed so I can flush your car. And I had started to cap the fountain. I just never finished the process. So it just kind of left my mind, and when I turned the water back on. So it was instant because the valve's right there in the hole.
Yeah.
So
and you know right away what you did wrong.
Right.
It's all better now?
It's right there, bright purple.
Oh, man.
So, once Cricket runs the hose, I can flush her car. I got her car on the hoist. I got the new one ready. I got the fans back on. I got the fittings all in place, and it just needs to be flushed. And then I got to do the new thermostat too.
The new radiator's in?
No.
No? Oh,
You
okay.
flush the old system before you put the new one in.
Oh, okay.
Just so you don't have to deal with it. The one thing I was kind of bummed with is it didn't come with a new cap. You know, the little metal cap or whatever? Didn't come with a new one.
Metal cap. The radiator cap?
Yeah, the radiator cap that goes right
Is there something wrong with the old one?
Well, no, but usually, they come with a new one, so you don't have to use the old one. Usually that's my experience with them, but I don't know.
This is the new radiator or the old one?
This is the new one. You got to put the old fans on.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, it's covered in shit. What is
The
that?
fans are covered in shit. This radiator's nice.
Oh,
and
that's
shiny.
lovely. Yes.
Yeah. Nice new. This is where the oil flows through to keep the oil cool or whatever.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
My tire is bald.
Huh?
My tire is bald.
Oh, your tire. Right.
Yeah. Look at
You're a horrible person.
I said that. It took her fucking long enough. Jesus. I am very glad though that I had given her engine kind of a shower earlier.
It smells bad.
It smells bad, but it's not as bad as it was earlier.
Not nearly as bad.
This was all caked in orange.
15 hours.
Yep. And we're finally getting this damn thing back in. What's that? Now I gotta find the holes. Easier said than done. Seeing those. There's little guidance pins on the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get them into the rubber boots that they have. And
There's like 50 people commenting on this right now, telling you all how you're doing it wrong. Really, you do it like this, dude. Oh, hey, you guys gotta check this out. We got a really cool donation in just the other day of those. These are battery packs, and these are chargers with like little computer controlled chargers in it. And I can't really. Let's see if I can show you inside one. We also got pistons, like nitrogen pistons or whatever they're filled with. I think it's nitrogen. And we got really nice casters. These are like awesome. But these are batteries. I don't know the numbers in that. If you check on my Facebook, you can get the details on this. But these are all lithium batteries. All of these are the batteries for the Lotus right there. So we're now another major step closer. We have all the batteries, or at least enough for the alpha version. So this is a whole thing. We're a step closer to awesome Lotus-y goodness. Can't drop my e-cig, my beautiful badass new e-cig.
Look what I did.
What?
It scratches. You can scratch it.
You just don't take care of your shit, do you?
I don't.
Yeah.
Never.
What are you doing?
This nipple was pointing the wrong way.
I hate it when the nipples point the wrong way. Hi, Marcy! She doesn't watch this. Years ago, I dated a girl named Marcy who had a nipple that pointed in the wrong direction. Like, her boob was totally normal. Like, she had great boobs on it, but her nipple, like, instead of, usually they come out, or straight or out or whatever. No, her nipple went, like, it came out of her boob. Like, hold up your hand like this. I need a second here. Okay, so that's her boob, and, like, normally a nipple would point out like that, right? Her nipple came, like, sharply down right out of her boob. I figured out an evolutionary reason why. Shark teeth point in. They don't point straight up, they point in. So as they bite something, it pulls it further and further in. So her nipple's pointed down because it's like, that's my theory. Nipples with an evolutionary advantage. So how you doing, Batman?
Glad my nipples point the same, I guess.
I had to cut the bottom hoses because they weren't coming off. And this one has enough, but this one is fighting.
You don't have enough hose.
It's an interesting theory.
No, Batman's used to not having enough hose. He's had this problem before.
I was talking about the nipple.
Oh. That's just me.
Delayed reaction.
Okay.
All the innuendos.
I had to fit
Nipples, hose, what else do you want? Clam chowder, let's just go right to it.
Oh.
Good clam chowder, just like Ma used to make.
Nah, I'm just letting that go.
I just need sleep.
Just letting that go. You need sleep. Batman needs a nap and a juice box.
Who's got me cookies?
Yeah? I got cookies. I got Thin Mints upstairs.
I'll show you these cookies as soon as I'm done dry humping.
I don't have the real Thin Mints. I got the grasshoppers from the Keebler grasshoppers. They're Thin Mints. They're just not Girl Scout Thin Mints. The only real difference is the Keebler ones are fresh as opposed to Girl Scout cookies, which are always that perfect level of stale. Yeah.
I am Keebler.
Yeah? Okay.
Keebler's my thing.
No, I like Girl Scouts.
Are they made from real Girl Scouts?
No, but I like Girl Scouts.
That's probably the best line from that. It was the Addams Family. They're selling lemonade and a Girl Scout's like, are they made with real lemons? Because I only eat stuff and drink stuff with real natural stuff. And she's like, how about this? If I buy a cup of your lemonade, you'll buy some of my Girl Scout cookies. And they just go, are they made from real Girl Scouts?
Oh. I have, you know how I collect hats, right? Yeah. I have a similar joke to that. I have a girl I dated years ago has been a Girl Scout since like birth, and she was a brownie. Well, brownies have brownie beanies. It's a very distinctive it's a brownie beanie.
My friend was a brownie.
Okay, yeah. Does she ever?
I know what you're talking about.
So she was cleaning out her like old stuff one day, and she's like, "Hey, here for your hat collection," and she gave me a brownie beanie. And I had somebody like this is what started the joke was I had somebody in my apartment. God, I don't even remember how long ago, but they're like, "You got a brownie beanie?" I'm like, "Yeah." How'd you get a brownie beanie? And I was like, I ate a brownie, and so yeah, it became a whole thing. For those of you who aren't Americans, that's a particularly disgusting joke because brownies are very, very little. They're how old are brownies?
Not very old.
They're like 6. They're really little.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah,
kindergarten.
it's a truly disgusting joke. So.
Brownies are the little ones.
Did I tell you how we proved that a waiter at a restaurant was actually English?
Okay, how?
Well, there was this joke that this guy wasn't actually English. He was just doing the accent just to fool the girls. And so we were just like, I got this. Called him over. I said,
do you know what a bell end is? And he just starts laughing his ass off. Like, yeah, he's really British. I thought it was absolutely hilarious.
I don't know what a bell end is.
You don't know what a bellend is? Batman's a bellend.
It's actually also supposed to be the
A bellend is a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, specifically, the head of a dick. It's shaped like a bell. It's
Which
the end. It's a bellend.
Also their police helmets.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kind of like.
Yeah.
There's a beer called Bellends, and their logo is the police helmet.
Really?
Yeah, it's a hipster beer.
Oh, yeah.
Up there with that sunshine one that I can never remember.
Bell's beer.
Bell's beer. Whatever.
Bell's beer is a hipster beer.
That's my favorite.
Bell's beer is good shit. That's
Oberon
Kazoo
is
beer. Yeah, Oberon is a religion in Southwest Michigan.
It's my religion.
I don't even drink beer, and I hold Oberon in reverence.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my stuff.
I don't drink anything that young, so I drink Scotch with a minimal age of like 15 at the very least. I like Belvini 18. Macallan has a really good 18. Yeah, I think Macallan 18 is probably my favorite
I
Scotch.
don't drink like that.
Oh God, I drink it by like the thimbleful, but if you're only going to drink a little tiny bit, drink really good shit.
Quality over
Yeah,
quantity.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll show you quantity.
Batman, are you done fucking around yet?
He's still fucking around.
All right.
He's been fucking
It's
around
like
today.
22, 23, and I still haven't. I'm still shooting video, much less editing it. The audience demands blogs, and it's Monday, which means they didn't get one yesterday. What? Batman's having a day.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole world knows it by now. They've seen how much your day has sucked.
At least I wasn't scraping paint off.
So you got to tell them about Wednesday. What's going on Wednesday?
Wednesday, Moose's mom was so kind as to hook me up with Batman Live down in Indiana.
This is like Batman on Ice or something?
No, it's actually like
The Batcapades.
it's supposed to be a really awesome live performance.
Yeah?
Like awesome. Oh,
It's-
I didn't. What's really
it's
neat
gonna
is
be
it's
so
one of those
bad.
things where I'll go see a shitty movie if I'm not paying for it.
It's going to be so
not
bad. It's
paying
going to be like, I am the
I know
night.
it's not a musical. I've seen some clips of it, but they're only like snippets, so it doesn't spoil the thing.
Yeah,
at all.
it's-
it's really well done for the commercials. I know there's no singing.
Okay.
It's a play. Is it a play?
I don't even know if it's
You
a
don't
play.
even know
It
what
might
it
even be
is?
interactive. I don't know. Let's find out.
Batman.
I don't
Batman.
know. All right, back to the car. We'll be back. This is very boring. Batman broke a hose clamp. This is the thrilling excitement of the project. We broke a hose clamp. Got in stock? Hey, right there. No, that'll work. That'll totally work.
It's gonna have to.
I moved your seat back. I moved yours too.
I don't care. I'm done. That's
No,
the
I said I
day.
would-
That's the day. You guys have fun. He's gonna dick around on that for another half hour. We'll get it sorted out. I'm gonna go edit. I'm Chris Boden. That's today's Captain's Blog. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the madness that is this crazy pipe dream. Get involved. Become a member. Go to thegeekgroup.org. Sign up and be a part of this. And then you can come here and fix cars and take apart Nerf guns on the bench in the middle of the night. How's this going?
It's going.
Yeah?
A little deeper into the assembly.
Okay.
It's surprisingly
I walked
complex
past
in
the
here.
window and your ass is hanging out.
What?
How is my ass hanging out?
You were.
You got a lot of ass, Marcus.
It was,
Yeah.
came up here to get
Not
time
hanging
off.
out. It's not hanging out.
It was. It was.
It's not.
It was.
I'm not going to say anything.
You think I would
about it.
make that up?
Yes.
We'll be back tomorrow. See ya.
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning!
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek.
Robot geek.
Physics geek.
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome.